Yo, what's up? Y'all tired of listening to that same old BS? Y'all trying to update your playlist but those Spotify recommendations just aren't hitting for y'all anymore? Well, don't worry guys. In this video series, I'll be hooking you up with some fire recommendations. The theme of this video series will mainly revolve around older, more obscure, lesser known, forgotten about, underappreciated, overlooked, less talked about, or even newer artists I think people would like and should probably check out. The first album I'll be talking about in this video series will be Kool G Rap's 456. So yeah guys, this is going to be my pitch for this album. I'm going to try making it as appealing as possible and try to convince you to give this album a listen. So without further ado, let's get into this. Legendary Golden Age rapper Kool G Rap's third album always seems to go underappreciated and overlooked in my opinion when it comes to 90s classics, even when talking specifically about albums that came out in that era. I mean, it got great receptions from both fans and critics when it first came out, but all people ever want to talk about when mentioning rap classics from the 90s, is the Almatics, The Ready to Dies, The Chronics, All Eyes on Me, 36 Chambers, those albums. But this could definitely hang with those in my opinion. This album has such a dark, murderous atmosphere. The producers did a great job of matching Kool G Rap's murderous lyrics with the beats. It sounds like this is what gangsters were playing on the way to do a drive-by in the 90s or something. From the very intro, you know that this album is about to be about some hood-ish and about that gangster life. Like, the album literally opens with a dice game, so y'all know what time it is. The lyrics generally revolve around street life, living a life of crime. You got some hood rat stuff on this, like the first ever rap song about shooting dice. Even if you're just looking at the rapping, like, the technical aspects of rap, like, it's honestly top tier. It's just like, it's peak rapping, to be completely honest. So, like, if you're a rap nerd who just loves diving into lyrics, marveling at punchlines, rhyme schemes, bars, and double entendres, you're gonna love this album. His multi-syllabic rhyming goes crazy on the album. The dude can basically rhyme entire sentences with each other and make it sound seamless. I wouldn't put it past him given the level of rhyming on this album. And even with the songs just sounding so dark and cold-blooded, like, dude, executioner style just makes me feel like I should be in like feudal Japan as a samurai in a sword fight in the dead of night or something like that. It sounds like it would fit right into the soundtrack of an anime like Afro Samurai or something. It just has such a hard beat, no lie. Like this nocturnal, creeping type of feeling. It's such a cold-blooded beat, like. It could also have the best drums on the entire album too. Like, shout out to Dr. Butcher, the guy who produced the track. Like, he did such an amazing album. And of course, he'd have a name like Butcher and make a song like, Executioner style. He really bodied that beat, it's damn merciless. And Kool G Rap is a really, really great storyteller too, honestly. Like, listening to this album, it kind of feels like chilling with like an older relative and listening to him talk about some of the crazy things he did and hardships that they experienced in their youth. He's so descriptive and makes you feel like you're there with him. Even the producers who built onto the lyrics and added sound effects and sounds of like people shaking dice and guns being cocked and shot and cars whizzing by, it just makes you feel like you're in the very setting being described in the song. Other songs on this have that mafioso rap feel to them that was popular in the 90s, in part due to Kool G Rap himself. And he'd even expand on this with his following albums like Roots of Evil. Songs like It's a Shame, like, which just sounds so fancy and dangerous at the same time. It's like this could be playing at like a bar or a casino when Kool G Rap and his mafia cronies are in the building or something, It has that soul, jazzy feel to it. Even the lyrical content about dirty money, always having to watch his back, wearing bulletproof vests, always packing heat, and taking care of his mafia brethren. Like, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's like if Vito Corleone from the Godfather movies rapped, he would have written "It's a Shame." One of my favorite songs on this is definitely "Take 'Em to War." It has one of the best beats on the album, like that bass line, that slick guitar, and the drums. It's an instant hip hop for me, really. Like, everyone on this went hard too, like just lyrics about shooting their enemies, just depicting bloody murder scenes. It just sounded like Kool G Rap being the mob boss and a couple of his henchmen going on a lyrical onslaught about how y'all shouldn't mess with them or their money on Take 'Em to War. One of the hardest lines on the entire album is on this song actually, from Kool G Rap himself. And get this, he says, Cause Kool G Rap is known for bringing mad noise. I'm bad boy. When I was young, I always carried guns. I never had toys. Like, damn, bruh. That is hard as hell. And yeah, for any MF Doom fans, MF Grimm is actually on the song too. So, and he's a frequent collaborator of MF Doom. So yeah, hope that entices y'all. And as a lot of gangster rap albums did in the 90s, there's a song on here commemorating the fallen homies and those that died living this gangster life. It's called For the Brothers, and it's a really touching song. Like, it has a really chill, sort of reminiscent type of feel to it, with some old-timey sounding horns in the instrumental too. It's a pretty sad song about the realities of living this life of crime and the heartache that comes with losing a good friend. Given that Take 'Em to War and Executioner style come before the song, it's a little surprising that the character Kool G Rap portrays on this album actually has feelings. Another thing I can add is how fleshed out Kool G Rap makes his gangster character on the album. Like with the song Blowin' Up in the World, it serves as a sort of origin story and how he came up in this gangster life. He shares just how impoverished he was as a kid, with G Rap's signature descriptive storytelling and how he made money selling drugs. The beat has that signature 90s magic. It's also a little nostalgic too. And Nas is on the album cover, so you can expect him to be rapping on the album too. He features on the song Fast Life. I actually really can't tell who out-rapped who on the song actually. They really went toe-to-toe and bar for bar on the song, so I don't know guys. After you listen to this, maybe you can tell me who outbarred who, but it was wise making this a single from the album. The dynamic duo back and forth Kool G Rap and Nas do on the song is pretty great. And Nas just came off of Illmatic, so he was still a pretty big name in the streets at this point in the 90s too. So having him on this song was a pretty smart move. Some of the final tracks like Ghetto Knows and Money on the Brain are other tracks that also succinctly discuss the hood life that Kool G Rap portrays in this album, and they do it, and they also do it excellently too. So yeah guys, this album has a lot of that 90s production we're all aware of, you know, heavy on the soul samples, and has that 90s magic that the music of the time had, you know, that just gives you that 90s R&B and hip hop warm fuzzy feeling, like, you know what I mean guys, you know that 90s, you know, music type of feel. So yeah guys, that's one of the vibes that this album gives off, you know, that 90s, you know, hip hop or R&B type of feel to it. So yeah guys, listen to this album, tell me what you guys thought in the comments. Those that have already listened to it obviously can too, you know, or don't listen to it, you know, whatever, don't listen to it, you know, if it really bothers you that much that, you know, this album came out before 2015, then yeah, don't listen to it. You know, yeah, I really don't understand people like that, to be honest, you know. I mean, you were born in like 2006 and you want us to love you, so, you know, don't be a hypocrite now. Okay, I'm joking guys, but yeah, listen to this album, you know, I'm sure you guys will love it, so yeah, tell me what you guys thought. Yeah, I would love to hear those thoughts, honestly guys. And leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to get more content like this. I will be doing this on a weekly basis. And yeah, bump this album if you want to feel like a gangster, you know. Just don't act gangster though, you know. Next thing your niggas get shot and then you're blaming me, you know. Then you tell people that, you know, you heard it from this video that, you know, that I said act like a gangster, which is not what I said. I'm just saying, bump this if you want to feel like a gangster. Just don't act like one. Okay, so yeah guys, let me know your guys' thoughts, and I really hope I put you on. See you on the next one. Peace.